Known as Madchia, also known as Bovine, coming at y'all with another video here, another West Coast beat. This whole month I just really been in my West Coast, zone. As long as I keep feeling it, I'm gonna keep making them. I'm gonna keep showing them to y'all. Hope y'all rocking with these. Let me know what y'all think at the comments. Let me know if you think I'm doing them good. Maybe know what I could do better. Let me know how y'all doing. But without saying any more, let's go ahead and get into this breakdown. I'm gonna show you a quick preview, then I'm gonna break them down all one by one. So I'm gonna start what I call the top, or like the melodies. Then we can work our way down to the middle, or the drums, and then we'll go all the way to the bottom down to the bass line. All right guys, so we're gonna start with the chords here, all three here. So I got an upright from Keyscape, I got the MKS 20 from Keyscape, and I got this pad here from Omnisphere. Now the pad that I'm using is called the Holy of Holies pads. Here's the preset for it. Now for the MKS, what I'm using is the MKS 20 vibes, and for the upright, it's just the basic upright default from Keyscape as well. So for the first one here, the pad, that one is copying the notes of the MKS for the most part, besides the little passing notes. It's just kind of keeping the ambiance, kind of the foundation of it, just keeping it there. The MKS is kind of like the main sound that you're hearing through it. And then I got the upright piano, which is kind of like I'm using it as an accent, as it's following these last chords here, following their down spiral that they're doing. Just adding a little bit more of variation, a bit more of a contrast with what the MKS is doing. And it's the same exact notes here, just in different octaves. That's why there's two of them on the upright. So let's go ahead and give all these three a listen, and we'll go from there. And you can see here, like, the velocities are all different. It's kind of adding to that human touch. I like leaving the top for like human feel, and more like the mid, the drums, to really keep like that at least for like West Coast or like whatever this, it really depends honestly on the beat per beat, how the vibe is, or the rhythm or whatever. This one I just chose to do the swing on the melodies. Now some people might say, oh, there's too much swing here, too much there. I personally, I like swing on beats, because at least to me that gives me that notion that someone was playing this. At least it gives me the illusion, because nowadays with all like AI beats and whatnot, I don't know, to me it's like cool, like, oh, somebody made this beat, not a computer made this. It's probably like an ego, selfish thing of mine, but it is what it is. Next up is I got two leads here. Now these leads are from Xenology. This first lead here is a square lead 15. The second one here I believe is a sine lead 2. Now these sine leads is really what gives that West Coast feel in my opinion. We'll go ahead and play these together. Now I got this one here almost playing the exact same thing as the first one here, but it just has a difference in pattern, just to not make it sound like just so it doesn't get as monotonous, so you can tell like, oh, there's more than just one thing happening here. It's not just copy and paste. See how it sounds? Now let's go to the bottom, or the bass here. Now I have a bass here and a sine wave under to add like that low end, because this bass here, I don't know, to me it's not hitting as low as I want. Like it's not filling up that low end, and I really want this thing to thump in the trunk, you know, especially if you're making West Coast beats. Most people here have a subwoofer, and like if that shit ain't thumping, it ain't bumping. This bass on Xenology is the rubber bass too. Let's go ahead and just give that one a listen on its own, just so you guys can hear it, and then I'll add in the sine wave to add the low end to it, the low end, and just so you know, they're, like I said, they're playing the exact same thing. All right, y'all, last but not least, it's just the drums here. The drums is super simple. I'm kind of just gonna go down the list from the way that I have them here, for the most part, at least with the foundational sounds, like the hi-hats, kicks, and drums, claps, whatever, you know, and then bring in the little perks last, just so you can kind of see, like, the little perks is kind of like what gives that extra flavor, that little extra bounce, a little extra variation. You know, it's all about adding little nicks, things here and there to keep the beat interesting, not make it sound like a boring, you know, 4-bar loop. At least in my opinion, that's what I go for. Before I get to the drums, I do want to let y'all know that I have a Discord server here. It is in the description if you want to join. You know, I'm putting this sample up here without the drums for you to download for free. You can flip it however you want. You know, I put it without the bass, so you can add your own bass line to it. Yeah, you know, I'm trying to get it live in there. I'm trying to have conversations, trying to collab with y'all. I want to start a thing where maybe every, I don't know, Friday night I go live here on YouTube, and then maybe every Saturday night or Saturday, whenever time, I set up a time like, hey, I'm gonna be in the Discord, come join the Discord at the Beat Lounge, and we'll, you know, we can collab on beats, like live with each other. I think that'd be dope. So if you're interested in that, or you want to keep up with anything I got going on, whether it's music releases, beat samples, anything, join the Discord. All right, we're back to the beat video. Last thing here is the drums. Like I said, I'm just gonna go down the list on the foundations here. So we got this hi-hat here, just kind of put them down. They're on time. Like I kept the drums on time for the most part. I just put it where the bounce felt right for them. And then this kick here, I just fit it where it sounded good to me. That's usually how I lay down my drums. And now to kind of keep that tempo going, I added a shaker here, though I put it kind of in the background, not to stand out past the hi-hats, just to kind of keep that tempo, you know, of 96 BPM just kind of, you know, flowing. And that's honestly the whole beat. The only thing I did after that was just kind of put little sounds where I think they would sound dope. For instance, I got this cymbal here hitting like every other bar or every bar. I got this little perk which kind of sounds like a laser to me. Here I got this flexitone, which doesn't come in as often. It comes in like every 16 bars or what so. And these little variations where you hear them one time and you don't hear them for a while. So when it comes back, it brings in like that. I don't know. To me, it just adds that variation in what you want in the instrumental. Then we got this little clav perk here. Just kind of, like I said, just adding sounds to make the bounce as bouncy as you. And then lastly here, it's just this rattle for the exact same reason that I keep saying. almost forgot, I also have this cowbell here at the end. Just kind of lets you know, like, we're going from this section to this other section. For example, it comes in right before it goes back to that chorus where that high lead is in. It's just kind of like an indicator. Like, I'm using it almost like as people use like risers to, like, oh, something's gonna happen. That's the reasoning that I put it there. And that's the whole beat, guys. Thank y'all if you watched to the end of this video. Go ahead and subscribe, hit the like button, let me know what you thought down below. Like I said, I do have a Discord server. I hope you guys join. Like I said, I'm gonna try to go live probably every Friday night or Friday afternoon, depending on what time. And also on Saturdays, I want to do, you know, little beat collabs with y'all on the Beat Lounge on my Discord server. You know, we can do any type of beat. You know, it's all down to whoever wants to join, how many people want to collab, vice versa. Or y'all can go in there when I'm not in there and y'all can collab. I think that'd be dope. Yeah, let me know what y'all think. I'm gonna go ahead and play this whole beat for y'all now. This has been Andres Madchia Bovine, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.